What's up? What's up? What's up, you guys? How are y'all doing today? Welcome to my channel. My name is Josiah. I am a part of the Roast and Review Bell Collective. Okay, well, we are here to talk about Bell Collective, and I have my panelists slash good friends.
You about to say
Scotty by
Judy?
Nature TV, Scotty by Nature TV, and giving you the real tea. Okay, who is recovering from being sick? Thank y'all for y'all prayers. How are y'all doing today on this busy? Gentlemen, because it has been busy as hell for me.
It's been raining. It's been busy. Bitches want to fight me and stuff and all that, but it's great.
Oh, same here. It's been.
I
Listen,
just been chilling and recovering, but ain't nobody tried to call me outside and all that.
Child, think I'm finna fight in the rain. Got me fucked up.
no, same here. Same here. Yeah, same here. I know for me, it's been, as y'all know, I'm currently in school for entrepreneurship. So my Wednesdays and my Mondays are the most craziest because I'm in school on Mondays, but then Wednesdays I have my consultation meeting. So right before I get on the panel, I have to meet up with my consultant and go over some stuff for the business that I'm doing. So like these past 2 weeks, it has been accounting. Y'all, God has blessed me with so many things, but numbers is not my forte. So when it comes to the capital asset and contribution, all this stuff that deals with accounting, and I'm like, whoo, Lord have mercy. It is really broken down into pieces. So it's stretching me in every way that it can.
But the
Right.
payoff gonna be outstanding.
Because listen, I'm trying, y'all. I'm really being intentional about trying to really work on getting my business off the ground. That's why I got accepted into this U of H program that I'm in, and then hopefully I can actually really produce panels and do Scotty's first live show. So that's the goal. That's the goal. Scotty by Nature TV and Friends, produced by Josiah's World TV Media. Yeah.
Period.
Listen, like
Right.
Josiah been trying to get me to do a live show for the longest,
Listen,
and
it is coming. It's in due time.
I went to Kempire's live show, and it's just like okay, and then all them people I met there, and that was like, why you don't have a live show? I'm like, ooh.
No, absolutely. So well, listen, we're gonna get into it. Okay, like I said, hope y'all Wednesday has been going down. It's been a lot of talk that has been going on with Bell Collective. Bell Collective is finally, after 4 episodes, starting to pop off, and I'm excited for that. It gives the reviewers something to talk about, because when you're sitting there staging relationship issues just for the camera, it doesn't give the viewers enough content to talk about. So I'm just so happy that we're all gathered here today to actually talk about something that was explosive for the
Shout out
I'm
to
glad
Mandy.
that you brought that up because it was people that was saying everybody in cahoots to give folk a storyline right there. Listen, that is off the table when it comes to reality TV and Carlos King. That is off the table. I ain't saying that's what it is, but I ain't dismissing it either.
Listen, it was a scheme that Todd set up to come with you with the bullshit.
Listen, shout out to Mandy, because she the reason why we got something to talk about. Just saying.
Period. Because I wonder what this season would have gave if this didn't happen.
Right. Exactly. So okay, so we're gonna
Just saying,
okay,
because
so
people can listen. I'm sorry, Jojo, not to cut you out, but people can say whatever they want to say about Mandy, and they can feel however they want to feel about Mandy. But she set it off in this motherfucker, as Boosie would say. So if she didn't do it, we wouldn't have shit to talk about. Just saying. Not saying that I agree with everything, but girl, be real. If she didn't do what she did, we wouldn't have nothing to talk about. Everybody be fake. Okay, Marie, we would have to, even though we're suffering through it, but probably most of the show would be about Marie trying to juggle 2 men that she ain't with. Then we'll have to sit up here and constantly look at Letitia and her bad wigs and the chokers around her neck. Then we have to sit here and watch Selena and Mike. I like them, but girl, sit up here and watch Carrie Paul think that she Whitley Gilbert from down different world on motherfucking day. Like, girl, come on. And Tambra, love her down, but we'll just be sitting there looking at her, looking at everybody else.
Exactly.
But we didn't see Greedy on Friday, though, bitch.
Yes, I can't wait. Oh my God.
I can't wait either. It's bad time.
Exactly. I'm just like, Jesus, you just gruffing for storylines right now. It's But we're gonna go ahead and get into it now. Pick it off of last episode. So we all know that, I mean, the tensions are so high at this pool party. So Glenn gets into it with one of Amanda's friends, and it was so funny to me because she was like, I saw them, bro. I saw them deals, bro. Anyway, so Amanda and Letitia continue to kind of discuss the messages outside, and everything gets so tense that Cliff has to like literally step in and physically pull Glenn away before things like just escalate. So after the confrontation, Letitia gathers Amanda and Glenn to discuss the air. So Amanda admits that Glenn has always been in her DM since 2023 and said that he reached out again later this year. So, you know, after they reviewed the message and everything, basically it was just a whole big shindig. So Amanda insists that nothing happened, and she said she respected Letitia's marriage. But still, Letitia just feeling in her heart of hearts that she cannot trust Glenn, given to the history of his infidelity. I mean, y'all, I was just so embarrassed watching this whole scene. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all dissect it, and then I'll give my opinion.
First off, I'm over the Letitia babying. I'm over it. I'm tired of every review I look at. Some reviews, not everyone, but most reviews that I've been watching and most discussions I've been watching based on this about this show, I'm irritated because everybody feels so bad for Tisha as if she has not done this to anybody else. It's so irritating. That's number one. Number two, I'm just gonna need for Mandy to stop constantly saying that you fuck with that lady and you know you don't.
No, you don't. Yeah.
You don't fuck with her. And it's okay that you don't fuck with her. You don't fuck with her because you was having Latrice back, as you should. You feel what I'm saying? And you don't respect that lady either. You don't respect her because she's a slithering snake. And if you did respect her, you would have been told her Glenn was in your DMs and you never would have entertained him if you really respected her. So that's how I feel about that. You don't respect that lady. You don't like that lady. You don't like her. And that's fine, because baby, guess what? I don't like her either.
Yeah. Yeah, that whole scene just kind of, I'm just like you said, just say it. Just say like, girl, like, I'm sorry, well, you know the vibe. It just gave fake. Like I felt like I was watching a scene off a Tyler Perry production.
Mm-hmm.
Why did I get married 3, 4?
It was fake, and that's why I can't wait to get Mandy ass over here, because I want to know. I said that about review. I said that's that class of 07 shit. But see, the difference is Scotty chilled to write a lot of 06s. So I added him to that, because if he did it, he gonna say he did it. And that's what I was expecting from you, Amanda. I really listen. Yes, like I said about review, depending on who you ask, what you did was fucked up. But you also will have people like me and Scotty who really don't give a damn, because Boss Hog did worse shit to these girls up here on this damn show. Worst. Like sitting down talking with somebody's stalker. Worst. As a woman. Worst. You're talking about how you experience DV, but then you playing with it and you throwing it up in Latrice's face. Worst. I mean, I just want you to stand up in it, Fred. That's all. I wouldn't have felt no way about you. Fuck it.
Yeah, because as I stated before, I don't know Mandy to be the type of person to backpedal, because I've never known her to do that. It was just the way that this whole thing came across. Like you was talking all this shit at the salon, and it was clear to me in that scene that you ain't fuck with her like that. So now you here and you saying you fuck with her, you don't. because you don't fuck with her because of Latrice, and that's absolutely fine. That's been your friend since high school. We all know that. So of course you don't fuck with her because of that. Then you say you respect her. You don't respect her because she's a snake, and you don't. And if you did respect her, you wouldn't have been talking to. You wouldn't even entertain Glenn ass. So there is no respect. You don't fuck with her, and all I needed from you is to be real with that. Fuck Tisha. I personally don't give a fuck about you entertaining Glenn. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't either.
Let me just say this real quick. I blame one person. I blame Carlos King. I'm always because I know he got in there. I could just see him being messy on the set. Hey, man, tell them to do this to Latrice. Y'all come here real quick. Let me go ahead and scheme something up on this scene. Because it just gave inauthentic. And then the way how, and I get it, like everybody had different reactions, but y'all, like the way how that Letitia was reacting, it's giving a Tyler Perry soap opera vibe. Like everything just with her just seems so fake. Like I'm looking at her face. I'm like, am I watching a scene off of Lifetime or something? What's really going on right now?
Yeah, like to me, it felt as though she knew what was going on. Mm-hmm. In my opinion, like she knew that it was going on. Like she already knew that they had been texting. She already knew all this shit. So that's my whole thing. That's what it came across. So
I don't know why she won't. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Scott.
Another thing too. I know that some of y'all, because I'm looking at the comments and I ain't finna go back and forth with no comments. I'm just gonna address some. But I know some of y'all talking about even if she didn't like Letitia, it's foul and Mandy is just as much to blame. What y'all don't understand, what some of y'all don't understand is that we don't care. I don't care about Mandy talking to Glenn.
By any means.
I know that she's wrong for it. We said that. I know that she's foul for that. We said that. But do I give a fuck? No. Because Letitia has done way worse to other people in this fucking group for me to even give a fuck about what Mandy doing with her husband. I don't give a damn. I don't care. And then another one was like, well, Latrice and Cliff need to talk about their own issues. They've been talking about their issues since the show started. Okay, let's be clear. And my thing is, what makes Letitia, why we need to feel bad for Letitia? Why? Right. She's a snake ass son of a gun, in the words of Tracy Braxton. She's a snake.
People were saying they feel bad for her because she had to get embarrassed like that on TV. So did Tabra. So did Latrice. Like from the same person.
Yeah.
What you thought Tabra wasn't embarrassed when she brought ugly ass Tisha up here to confront her about Greedy? Y'all don't think that would have been embarrassing for Tabra? I'm confused.
Right.
It's like the grace that y'all want us to give her, she has not given nobody else. So I'm confused as to what y'all don't understand about that.
Yeah, she don't get no grace from me, and I understand y'all giving y'all opinions. So are we. Our opinion is we don't give a fuck. That's our opinion. We don't care. This just suits Letitia. And it may sound cruel or what, but it was cruel when she brought Tisha on this show for Tamara. It was cruel when she went up there, met with Tamara's stalker, and tried to bring him on this show. That was cruel. It was cruel when she was running with the narrative that Cliff was putting his hands on Latrice, and whether or not some of us believed it or not, that's supposed to be her so-called friend, the same person that y'all all claim was the same person that y'all claim is snaking Letitia, but Letitia been being a fake ass broad to her, talking about her marriage to someone that she didn't like, doing all kinds of stuff to people. Okay, tried to set up Willie in the DMs with another woman, but we're supposed to feel bad about this.
All we're saying is don't villainize us because we don't give a shit.
That's all we have your opinion. We don't care about that. You can have your opinion. All I'm saying is I don't give a fuck. I like if you feel bad for Letitia, you can. That's no problem. I ain't trying to stop y'all from saying anything. But what we're saying is we don't give a shit about her marriage and about what's going on with it, because she didn't care about nobody else's marriage. And I think the thing that really been pissing me off with her is that she's really been playing this victim role this whole season. And then that whole post that she made talking about she regrets sharing her reality because it's going to be used against her and that she's under attack. But Tamara wasn't under attack.
Y'all didn't even believe the lady. Y'all had to sit down with her because y'all didn't believe that it happened.
Yeah, it just gets old and tiring. That's why I don't believe. I honestly, if I'm being 100% with y'all, I believe all this is fake. I believe they all conspired this together just for a moment on reality TV.
I mean, like I said, I ain't know.
Either way, I don't give a damn. Fuck Letitia and fuck Letitia and the clique she claimed. I don't give a fuck, because at the end of the day, she did this shit to somebody else. Mm-hmm. That's why I'm so confused at the sympathy she's getting right now. Mm-hmm. I'm so confused because did y'all forget what she's done to other people?
Now she got fans and shit.
All of a sudden, y'all got fans, but see, some of y'all trying to be a fan now because a lot of y'all still mad at Latrice for that Akeisha shit. That's why y'all over here with her.
Not they pulling that other show tease.
Okay, that's why some of y'all trying to, and then a lot of y'all blaming Latrice more than y'all blaming Glenn. That's the part that I'm still trying to figure out. Why? That's the part that's that's the part that puzzles me. Y'all more mad at her than y'all mad at Glenn. Glenn was the one she was sleeping next to at night.
Mm-hmm. And they made a recommitment.
Recommitment, and you and another motherfucker DMs.
That's crazy.
The hops and skips that people go to when it comes down to Carlos King Productions is what kills me. It's just like, come on now. Well, like, I'm not saying, and I ain't trying to stay on this for long, Josiah, but this shit just gets on my nerves. Like, I just feel like people be killing me when it come down to certain things. Mm-hmm. Y'all want to, like, no, I don't feel bad for Letitia. Fuck her and her tears. She can motherfucking wipe them with her ass. I don't care. Mm-hmm. Move on. I'm moving on. I'm sorry. Moving on.
No, you good. So we gonna so speaking of okay, so speaking of, let me see what happens next. Okay, so speaking of Letitia, the next day, Marie and Carrie visit Letitia to offer support. She breaks down and she describes, replaying the night over and over, how it was so ambushed and embarrassed and just betrayed by Latrice. Like, that really hurt her to her core. I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional right now thinking about it.
That's gonna piss me off again, Josiah.
It hurt her to her core, and she believes that Latrice orchestrated this whole confrontation and set her up. So, Marie and Carrie assure her that she handled herself with grace, but also reminded her of Glenn's lack of boundaries. That he put her in this position. And then also Letitia is hurt by not only Glenn but Latrice for allowing this moment to unfold the way it did. So she called it below of the low. And Marie said what she had to say. She didn't hold back. She called Latrice a snake and said that she's been showing who she is. And this, you end up seeing Letitia crying. I was trying to look. I was zooming in like this, trying to look for the tear that was coming out, but I couldn't find any. I don't know if I was the only one, but yeah. That's what happened in that scene. And I was like, really?
She doing the most, and she really tried to sell it by snatching them Family Dollar lashes off her damn eyebrow, off her damn eyelashes. Like, she really tried to sell it with that. Because I'm like, girl, shut the fuck up talking about oh my God, I was ambushed. The same way you ambushed Tamara with Tisha and you and Marie's get together. The same way y'all ambushed her with that information about meeting up with her stalker. The same, like, girl, please. It's funny how you using the words ambush when that's all you've ever done to people. The same way you ambushed So Gucci with Selena, knowing that Selena and So Gucci had a whole damn not lawsuit, but some charges pressed against the other. You knew that, and you still forced So Gucci to be around that lady and kept on trying to force it. Like, girl, you talking about ambushing? You the main one ambushing people.
And another thing that I don't get is people trying to change the story when it comes to Marie versus Latrice.
That gets on my nerves.
I
Oh my
don't
god.
give that one fuck if Latrice did try to ruin her business. You know why? Because she brought her fat ass up here, season 1, and that cowboy, that sheep shit that she had on, and got up here on national TV and tried to tell her that her hair was this, that thing, and the other. Is that not getting up here trying to destroy this lady's business? Is that not her getting up here trying to destroy this lady's brand? So I don't understand why people are trying to act like Latrice came up here and came for Marie's business out of nowhere. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Marie started that shit when she came up here doing that shit down at that tired late ass brunch.
And that was the first episode.
Exactly. So all of y'all Marie people who try to come up in here and be like, I mean, yeah, because she is right. She did try to ruin her business, as you did. You still tried to take up for her and be her friend. Girl, go.
Yeah, like I feel like people that like Marie really be forgetting that she started this whole beef with Latrice. She started the beef. Like for real. She started the whole situation with Latrice.
Right.
I don't be saying, like, I try not to go there because they like to use their whole Scotty know her card and all this other shit. No, because I've called Latrice out many times about some bullshit that she may have done on this show. And I've gotten a phone call where she ain't like what I said. And I ain't give a damn because I said what I said. But at the end of the day,
listen, we called her out doing that horrible interview.
Doing the interview. Shit.
Oh my god.
What you mean? So when she walked, just like Harold said in the comments, when Marie walked her ass up in there looking like Lil Bo Peep, she started that shit with Latrice at that motherfucking table. So I'm just trying to understand why people are now, because y'all ain't feeling Latrice right now. Now y'all want to sit up here and make it seem like Marie been the victim the whole time. No, she has not. That shit started with Marie. It started with Marie. The same thing now, because now it's like everybody's trying to make it seem like Latrice has always been an issue. Every beef that Latrice been in, she did start it. Marie started with her. So Gucci, and we love So Gucci over here. But with So Gucci did not communicate, in my opinion, that she felt some kind of way about the whole situation. What she chose to do was go to Marie, someone who don't like her, to talk shit about her. You feel what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like when they finally talked about it, we thinking it's over, but So Gucci drugged that whole beef with Latrice throughout the whole season. Then when Selena came into the picture, then she blamed Latrice for her and Selena fighting when Latrice didn't put a glass in neither one of their hands for them to fight. Y'all chose to fight. So how y'all gonna blame her for that? Then it's like everything that happens, they always blame her.
Exactly.
They always blame her and they make it seem like none of them had no parts in it. That's not true. They all did it. They all had something to do with something. Because once you start with one, then the other one gonna come back and it's gonna be a back and forth type of situation. That's exactly what the fuck this was. A back and forth situation. You feel what I'm saying? So and even with Letitia, the Letitia and Latrice thing, Letitia started that.
No, absolutely. Yeah, I agree. They all have done some shit to each other on this show. They all done something to each other. So nobody is really innocent. I mean, and I feel like also that Bell Collective has received a whole lot of new fans since last season. I don't think a lot of viewers has watched since the beginning to see how things kind of turned out. So,
and another thing too, by the way, because somebody just brought this up because they think I don't remember nothing because I've been watching Bill Collective from the very motherfucking beginning. So they said, so who started Latrice not liking Akeisha? Akeisha started jumping on a bandwagon at that season 3 reunion with the rest of them, trying to insinuate that she was getting her ass kicked by her husband.
Yeah.
And she was also jumping in when it came down to the So Gucci thing. So yeah, she had a right not to like Akeisha. Sorry, but she did.
I agree. I mentioned that shit too.
And I was pissed off with Akeisha after that with their reunion, because I'm like, why are you getting involved in what they? Because you and Latrice ain't got no issue. Why are you getting involved? Why are you saying something? Why are you saying slick stuff? You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not saying that Latrice is a victim, because she's not. She's just as messy as the rest of them. But what I'm saying is, she didn't start a lot of this shit with them girls. They started with her.
Right.
I just would have appreciated to see more. Have y'all got on her about her husband? Fuck Latrice. You're not laying down with Latrice. You didn't take vows with Latrice. You're not living with Latrice. You don't share expenses with Latrice. You don't share a child with Latrice. I would have appreciated that scene better. Have y'all talk to her woman to woman about her damn man and be like, look, what are you gonna do, sis? We're in season 5/6. And then here we are again. What are you doing? You're worried about snakes and ops, but you got the biggest one in your damn house, and you worried about Latrice.
Right. And to the person in the comment, yeah, that might be Akeisha taking it for her friend So Gucci, but you asked me why Latrice didn't like Akeisha, and I told you. But I take it you don't like Latrice, and that's absolutely fine. But you asked the question, and I answered. So, as far as Harold asked us a question too, he said, "I have a question for the panel. What does Pearson Enterprises specialize in?" She's a bail bondsman and a paralegal. And she can help you get out of your marriage. She can help everybody get out their marriage except for getting herself out of hers. So, yeah.
Is she somewhat of an author?
Yeah.
If she did got some plate sets that's available around there at Walmart, I'm sure. I mean, you know.
Oh my God. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next scene. I wasn't really feeling none of that. So do y'all want to talk about Carrie and her relationship issues? I mean, this was just I was like
them. I think they're really cute, but it really won't get to it.
Yeah.
They're cute.
Right. Okay, so we're gonna skip that. So let's go ahead and talk about Latrice's conversation with Amanda. So Latrice meets with Amanda to unpack the fallout. So Amanda actually apologized for revealing Glenn's messages during the event, and she said it shouldn't have happened, period, especially with the drinks flowing the way it was. So Latrice accepts her apology, but Latrice said that she felt like she knew she would be blamed regardless. And then Amanda revealed back in February, Glenn has placed his hands around her waist at Taste before she moved away. So, they were saying how that behavior was inappropriate. And then Glenn started it all by sending that first message. So she also said that the drama was caused with tension with her husband, Cliff, who's close friends with Glenn. So now we're going to see a shift in Glenn's and Cliff relationship. And she also feel like that her friendship with Letitia is the dwindling fast. So any thoughts on this scene?
The position that Latrice is in is always going to be a damned if you do, damned if you don't type of thing. On one hand, it's like, let me tell Letitia what's going on. Your husband been in the DMs with my best friend. I'm just telling you, I think you need to know, whatever. On another hand, it's like, I don't want to get involved in this shit. Both of these girls are my friends. I don't want to get in it. And number two, the last time I told Tisha anything about her husband, I was looked at like I was wrong when I told her that I was told that he had a baby on the way, and I'm looked at like I wasn't supposed to say that, or and she still stayed with him even after that. So it's like, what do I do? Do I just stay the fuck out of it, or what? Most people say that they would have preferred Latrice to tell Letitia. That probably would have been the noble thing to do. Yeah, I agree. Maybe she should have. But then on another hand, it's like, I don't want to be involved in this shit. Both of the Amanda, my childhood friend, Latricia is a person that I'm trying to rebuild. I don't know why. Rebuild a friendship with. So it's like, either, no matter what she did, she was gonna get penalized, no matter what she did.
Mm-hmm. She was just put in an awkward position.
So
If I was Latrice, I wouldn't have told Boss Hog not a goddamn thing. Because it's like I said, Latrice, you don't need to be that down with Boss Hog. I'll find what you said that you want to be cool, be cool. But all of this, like this lawyer, nah, I just wouldn't have said that a goddamn thing to her, period. I mean, especially because the last time when you did say something, she didn't believe it. So it's like, why put yourself through that shit again? Like, you just should have stayed the fuck quiet. Don't get involved. Don't have an opinion either way. That's what you do.
One Gabby said, do y'all think that do y'all think that Marie and Boss Hog is jealous because Latrice is living the life they want?
I'm not gonna say that for Marie, surprisingly. I'm not gonna say that for Marie, but I could totally see that with Boss Hog. I can totally see that. Like, because that lady is a broken lady. Like, somewhere along the line, she completely lost herself, and she's just more focused on not losing him, or feeling as though if she don't have him, she really don't have much. Like, she'll get up here and be like, I got this glow up, I'm this, I'm this, that. But no, you're not. Because if you were, you would not be in this predicament still 5 years later. Like, you just wouldn't. And my thing is, y'all got a kid. You raising a young kid. Like, he sees all of this. So, like, what are you teaching him? And it's the same thing when it comes to Glendale. What are you teaching him?
I agree. And I will say, just me kind of watching both Letitia and Latrice, I can confidently say, this is just my opinion. I feel like that they are they submit to people pleasing a little bit. And I see that because I've been in those situations where you're trying to just make sure that everything is nice and right, but at the same time, my thing is, they don't know how to communicate. So Latrice and Letitia are both people pleasers, and I don't know if their relationship would ever be on an okay term. Like, they just have a very tricky, complex relationship and miscommunication and all that.
Well, I'm gonna say that I don't really like to use the jealousy word, because everything ain't about jealousy for me. So I don't really like using that word. But it's something, though, because it's something and I don't understand. However, Latrice should have never been cool with Letitia again.
Mm-hmm.
Latrice should have never tried to make amends with Marie again.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as something happened, the first thing she did,
mm-hmm.
I thought she was a snake. She always been a snake. She showed you.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why even try with them? Just kick it with the motherfuckers that you cool with and just call it a day. I get it. Y'all on the show, y'all got to work together. But I was just talking about this when I was doing Salt Lake City with JT earlier today. It's annoying when these reality show producers be trying to force these people to be cool and be friends and get along, because it makes it inauthentic and it makes it fake as fuck. The same way, that was the reason why LAMH was so unbearable those last few seasons, because they don't like each other, and we know they don't. And we could tell they're forcing it. That very last season that Saints and Sinners was on there, you could tell that she was sitting up there forcing herself to sit there and have conversations with Tisha. She was forcing herself to have conversations with Stormy, all them. She wouldn't force it with Destiny. She just wouldn't. She wasn't gonna force it with her. But however, the rest of them, she was forcing it with them, and you could tell that she was.
Yeah.
So it's just I don't like that. So after this season, Latrice don't need to fuck with Letitia nor Marie no more.
Mm-hmm. I
And
decided not seeing Latisha ass at all. She ain't nobody nucleus. I don't know why they keep trying. That annoys me more than anything. They keep trying to build her up like she's that girl. She's a pathetic slump of nothing.
damn.
She's a pathetic lump of nothingness. All right. I don't know why y'all keep trying to do that. That's another thing that crosses my skin. Like y'all, if they're not that girl, they're never gonna be that girl. Stop trying to make her out to be that girl. She's not. Go on ahead and put Latrice in that spot.
No, absolutely. And I mean, honestly, the only true friendship that I can see her having Latrice is Selena a little bit, and then Tamara.
And they hang out together all the time.
Yeah, but see,
Like that's a
Tamara ain't
real
on the show
friendship.
like that.
Right. She don't fuck with the rest of them like that. Like anytime I look on Latrice's story, she got Selena and Tamara with her.
Yeah, exactly. So okay, guys, let's move on. Let's move on to our next segment. Let's see. Do y'all want to talk about Marie and Cedric? I mean, ain't nothing really to talk about, but
Child, it was the Shady Shack that he's passing off as a barber shop. I'm assuming it's a barber shop. For me, I said that is right beside the trap house.
they said
But
they fell in
that
love.
bitch got the nerve to be yelling too. I said, what?
They said they met in cosmetology school.
I mean, and that got me too. Because I said, Marie, you in cosmetology school, and the only thing you got to offer us is the tight ass fadeaways. You could have gave us a nasty piece of do. And Cedric, do you bust heads or do you split wigs? What you do?
God.
Do you
Oh
bust
my
heads
goodness,
or do
but
you split wigs? And another thing, why won't nobody there waiting to get their do did or they wig split? I'm sick of y'all having businesses and ain't nobody there. Like ain't nobody looking for a haircut.
Well, it was out in the country. It looked like it was out there in the country with the shed.
Child, that shit ain't out in the country. We're right there in the middle of Jackson, ghetto ass Jackson. That's
Not
exactly
in the middle of Jackson.
That is so funny. But nah, I was just like, okay, she was saying how they kind of met and he cheated on her multiple times, but they're in a good space. Do you feel like their relationship is authentic?
It's funny how she's calling Latrice snakes, but the snake is standing right in front of her.
Right. That boy is not I'm telling you that discernment. That boy does not want Marie like that. He's using her for something.
Or any other woman.
Talking about she want him to get rid of that sleigh band. Why?
He said, but T, she said all the women that came, all those women that came over there that he was sleeping with, all them women.
There were women, all right.
And I said she don't want to be reminded of the fact that he was getting slayed down to the damn slave bed. All right, that's what I said. And so I could, as a woman, I guess I could kind of understand it. But girl, go because he gonna break the new bed in with somebody.
And then you talking about something you want him to stay with you in Zurich. He gonna stay with you in Zurich. He gonna be dropping you off at your damn job in your Nissan Altima. Go right ahead.
Oh my goodness, that is crazy. So
wearing scrubs and shit.
Okay,
you don't leave me alone, Teddy.
Yeah, I want to tell y'all that is a mess. So let's go ahead and get into this final thing. So I know Letitia called up Carlos. She said, "Listen, I need you to come over to me and Glenn house and film a scene so I can look like I'm so innocent in this whole situation." So the final scene, Letitia sits down with Glenn at the house. They had one last conversation. She said at the pool party incident was weighing so heavily and she reminds him that they are recommitted to each other. They are back in love. Like this, why does this keep happening? Black love, black excellence. So Letitia is tired of being hurt by the people she loves. She's struggling to rebuild trust after being blindsided. So Glenn said he felt betrayed too. He hurt. He hurted. He in pain. He feel the pain, disappointment, and specifically by Cliff for allowing the confrontation to happen in his house and not stepping up as a man.
It's the delusion for me.
as a
Child.
man. And he said that Cliff House should protect the both of them from being her limit. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. Lord Jesus, I'm sorry. Still, Letitia tells Glenn that his own actions created the mess in the first place. So she break down and says she's tired. She's so tired. And then Glenn told her, "You can't do it to everybody." Da, da, da. I said this scene was so
Fake.
cringy. So fake.
Baltar got bags. A cheater. Her career is non-existent all over the world. That's what I got.
It's like the fact that you gonna blame Cliff.
Why was y'all two wearing the same trucks? People kept breaking that up, and I didn't notice it until I saw it again.
I was trying to figure that out.
Why was y'all?
My thing is, Glenn just run away from accountability like a child running away from broccoli.
Oh my God! Like,
but you heard his old ass stepdaddy say, "But you still a good man. You still a good man."
It's the delusion. It's the delusion. Like seriously, from generation to generation. My thing is, Glenn, you are a grown ass fucking man. I need you to be honest and take responsibility for all the things that you do. Because honestly, when you're in a relationship, when somebody don't take responsibility and don't even try to acknowledge their faults, how can you heal? How can you go over things? And then that's why I like you said T earlier. Letitia, girl, get up, pick up your face from the floor and get up. Stand. Be a phenomenal woman.
She laying it on thick. That's what she's doing. She's laying it on thick to make sure she get that sympathy card because nobody been fucking with her the last couple of seasons. So she is laying it on thick as she can. And girl, I'm not buying it.
And then the examples that he was using to prove why her friends are the problem. But nigga, you did every fucking thing that you
everything.
Like I didn't understand. I get, and then here go Tisha. Yeah. I
thought I got rid of the stuff. I thought I got all the snakes from around me. Girl, you looking at them. The biggest one.
The biggest one,
yeah.
And he knows all he gotta do is put on this puppy dog face. Oh, it's gonna be all right. I'm gonna do better. And you're gonna be like, okay. Like at this point, just let him cheat in peace.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. This is just my opinion. Again, I think that Glenn and Letitia are definitely playing in our face, and we're not dumb. But I feel like that they are in an open relationship. Whatever terms that they came, allegedly, I just feel like that they are in an open relationship, and they're trying to play something for this season of Bell Collector because this is kind of a more downer, dry season so far. Because y'all not gonna tell me. I mean, you're not gonna tell me that all these times you get embarrassed season after season after season, and you still gonna stay with this man?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at Kirk and Rashida. We found out that they kind of fabricated their stories on Love and Hip Hop years later. Glenn and Letitia could be doing the same thing.
Child, Glenn and Letitia are frauds.
Yeah,
I don't believe nothing they say. And Letitia doing all this fucking crying and talking about betrayal. Like she finna talk about you betrayed me next week. Not next week, but Friday. She gonna say something. Latrice betrayed her. Girl, you betrayed yourself with them fucked up wigs. You betrayed yourself with them too tight ass clothes. You betrayed your damn self. Girl, fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I sound so harsh. I know I do. And you should know that I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Like I don't feel bad for Tisha.
You were tame compared to what I said to her ass during my damn review. The people said the people thought it was a roasted review. I said, it was. I was just disgusted by. Honestly, I really was. I was disgusted by because I said, "Girl, leave me alone. Like you leave me alone, please."
Like you really trying to play victim. And this is the part that I forgot to bring up in my review. And I think Jamie was the one who brought it up. And that's when she was sitting on that couch with Carrie Paul and Marie. Nope, I would never ambush any of my friends. None of y'all could ever say I ever ambush. Huh?
Selective memory.
Right.
Did you forget what you did to Tamara?
Right. Of course you did.
You forgot what you did to Tamara? You must have forgot what you did when you brought Tisha I dated him too, looking ass on the damn show. You forgot?
Oh my god.
Child, these folks be forgetting shit. They forget shit like it ain't nothing. Y'all will really be forgetting what y'all be doing. That shit be killing me.
They ain't forget. They just don't like Latrice.
Yeah, I saw Glenn on Carlos King last night, and he was not taking any accountability even over there. He's still blaming Latrice and Cliff for everything.
Really? So it's over between
It looks
Glenn
like it's
and Cliff.
over between Glenn and Cliff because he blamed him and Latrice. And he was saying why they talking about my marriage and why they doing this. They need to be worried about what's going on with them at their restaurant and all this other shit. And I'm just like, okay, they do need to be worried about that. But you also need to be worried about how you looking in these streets and how you got your wife looking while you blaming everybody else for how your wife looking. You got her looking dumb.
Period.
That is crazy. This man does not take no accountability.
No accountability.
Oh, that is scary.
It's still everybody else's fault. It's everybody else's fault.
I pray to God I never come across a human being like that. That's like, you know what that is? It's a narcissistic personality.
Right.
I pray to God nobody in this earth finds me
Trying to talk about this, but bitch, your ass had to go back to making the tartar sauce or the damn boat. What happened to your damn rap career?
That he knew when nobody wasn't trying to hear.
Okay, what happened to your trucking career?
Right.
Yeah. Don't do that. See, we can all break up businesses. What happened to the plates? What happened to the books? What happened to the brunches? Because that shit ain't selling either.
It just giving Knive something like me and you and T on a real, like all three of us on a reality TV show. Yeah, my name is Josiah and I'm about to sell cauliflower business, like do some cauliflower plates. Next season, oh yeah, I'm about to do videography. Like it's just all over the place. It's all over the place. And it was one thing to have multiple jobs, right? And be good at what you do. God, some people are really truly blessed with that. But when you have just different, you just doing random shit in different areas, how do you expect people to respect you as a business? And then also, how do you expect people to take you seriously? Because you Bell's Bondsman over here, you do these brunches over here, going over there to Walmart and getting them waffles. What's a waffle brand? You know what I'm saying? Like, pick a lane, ma'am, and stick
and I'm
to it.
tearful in these comments because somebody said Latrice and Cliff ain't innocent. Then somebody responded to them and said, true, but Latrice and Cliff weren't in Mandy's DMs either. Ooh.
That's true. Two things we be right at the same time.
Before we end this, Glendale, I do want to say this though. I still want to fuck you though. Because I know the dick good because you ain't shit. So I know the dick is good.
That's normally how it is.
Yeah, I know. So I mean, I still give you some though, but you ain't shit.
That's normally how it go, child.
I know. That's why I woke up. I know that shit good, but whatever.
Tell the truth, shame the devil. Tell the truth, shame the devil.
But see, here's the thing, though, Lorraine Williams. You talking about what happened throughout the show. Ain't nobody saying Latrice, and we ain't talking about what happened throughout the show for the most part. But you talking about Latrice and Cliff ain't been innocent throughout the show. I don't think anybody said they've been innocent. What we're saying is Letitia, we don't have any sympathy. That's what we're saying. Ain't nobody said anything about Latrice and Cliff being innocent. I literally just said Latrice is just as messy as the rest of them. But at the end of the day, in this particular situation, I don't think that she should be getting all the blame for this shit.
Not at all. The only person that need to be catching blame is Glendale ass.
If you want to blame somebody, blame Glenn for being in her DMs.
Exactly.
Blame Mandy for entertaining the DMs. And I even said when it came down to the game and all the other stuff, I could understand how it looked like a setup.
Yeah,
we all said that.
Mm-hmm.
We all said we could understand how it looks like it could be a setup. But did we give a fuck though? No, because Letitia did that same shit to someone else. I think that is what people are missing. We're not dismissing anything that Latrice or Cliff may have done in the past. What we're saying is we don't give a damn about Letitia and what happens to her at this moment, because what's happening to her now is what she did to someone else. That's what we're saying.
Absolutely.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck Tisha. I don't care what happens.
Yeah, I mean, I trust me, Cliff and Latrice definitely have skeletons in their closet too. I'm pretty sure that will be revealed. But right now, we're talking about this foolishness. So
yeah, I don't think we need to try to deflect from what we're actually talking about. You know what I mean? Like, we could, like, I just feel like at the end of the day, y'all folks don't find a reason to try to blame Latrice either way it go. Y'all gonna blame her for it anyway. And I don't think she need to take no blame either. I wouldn't. Fuck it. Shit. Fuck Letitia. Fuck her.
Right. Well, granted, overall, this was a good episode. I'm excited to kind of see how this season go farther. I just wish this show just had some more, got some more better promotion. Like, can we move this show to a different network or something?
Sometimes I wish we could,
because it's such a good show and it's such a great cast. I don't know. Sometimes I be feeling like OWN be running out of business. I mean, be running out of money or something. But
like, put it on Bravo.
Yeah, that would be a good. I'm telling you, that would be good.
Let it come on after Housewives of Atlanta or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
I could agree with that.
I could see it coming on a Sunday.
Hell, it could take the place of Barry the Madison.
You mean Miserable with Madison? Shout out to
no, not Miserable with Madison. Child.
Well, guys, this is at the end of our review. I'm excited to see what happens next week and just see what other storylines is going. Well, we'll talk about that backstage. I'm like, what else is going to happen during the season? So I'm excited to see how everything plays out. So
me too, because it's actually starting to get good now.
Right.
It's starting to get good.
And I know some of you guys, I just want to clear something up. I know you guys saw, we had a conversation yesterday and I was confused. I made a mistake, put the Amanda on the thumbnail. We are hoping to have Amanda come within these next few weeks. So just stay tuned because we definitely have questions. We are ready to ask these questions, and she will be coming on one of our channels in upcoming weeks so we can ask her some questions and really get the real tea because listen, we already got our method and everything because I want to know was this a scheme that Carlos set up for the bullshit?
Okay, that's what we want to know because she already agreed. Just let y'all know she agreed to come. She just wants the rest of these episodes to play out first before we bring her on. So it's already set in stone. She coming to the show. We just gotta let the episodes play out for a little while before she come. Cause she's at least done one interview, and that was with Millie Chun. So we're gonna see how it go. Because we got questions, and I know T got questions.
Exactly. And all through this is a roasting review. I know some of the cast members be watching us shaking their heads, but everybody is welcome to come on this panel and we can have a civil grown adult conversation.
Baby, Letitia ain't never coming up.
Well, Letitia, I think y'all done ran Letitia off, but
the Marie Dab show ain't coming.
Oh, the two main motherfuckers we don't like ain't coming.
Woo! Let me tell you now, Marie ain't probably gonna come up.
No, Marie ain't coming. And Letitia, and I don't even want Letitia to come. I interviewed her before, and that was not the best experience. So nah.
Yeah, I know. So
don't even get me going with that again.
Right. Well, we're gonna go around and just talk about what we got going on. What y'all got going on?
Well, my Salt Lake City review is up. I did it with JT today, who is a fellow cast member on the show that I'm on, which is called The Scene ATL, which will be dropping in December. The super trailer, they're working on it right now. It's going to be all about me. Anyway, the Chasing panel is tomorrow. We'll be doing episode 3 and 4, which I have not watched episode 3 yet, meaning I got to watch it sometime tomorrow before the actual episode comes out. Being that the Brandy and Monica concert is going to be on Friday, my Bell Collective review won't be until Saturday. So you will get Bell Collective and the Braxtons on Saturday afternoon because me, Jamar, Jeremy, and Tramiel are going to the Brandy and Monica concert Friday. Potomac on Sunday. The Whether You Like It or Not panel will be over on Sakina's channel on Monday. And then on Tuesday, there's Love and Hip Hop Miami. Haven't made up my mind on whether or not I'm going to be live with it or pre-recorded. And that's about it. But a former cast member of Candy in the Gang just emailed me this morning asking for an interview.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna see how that go. I'll tell y'all who that is when we get backstage. But yeah, be on the lookout for an interview that I did, that I'm going to do with a former cast member of Candy in the Gang. They reached out to me.
Shout out to Candy Burris too,
which I'm very surprised that they reached out to me about people because I drugged their ass.
Because you know why, you have an authenticity about you, and all through, you drag my ass, but you was always respectful.
Mm-hmm. But that's all I got.
What about you?
I'm doing the Salt Wows tomorrow, sometime. The Child be on the Chaser panel tomorrow with Scotty as well. I do Bell Collective. I do it at 9:15 on Friday. I'm doing Potomac. I'm also gonna do Leather Hip Hop Miami. I don't know if it'll be a pre-recorded or a live. Y'all will find out whenever I decide to do it. And that's about it.
Got you. So I'll be doing my catch-up episodes on Bell Collective. So what, Friday's the 31st? Okay.
Yeah.
If you doing your Saturday, Scotty, I'll do mine after you. So just
okay.
And then I can't wait to come back to the Whether You Like It or Not panel, but that won't be until December. So just stay tuned. Once I get this school out the way, I can have more open availability. But as of now, that's pretty much it. Guys, we want to thank y'all so much for tuning in. We will catch you on T's page right next.
Yeah, I think it's T because
me and you switch.
Yeah, because we switched. So yeah, it's gonna be
so
T.
It will be T's next Wednesday, and we will see y'all next Wednesday. All right. See y'all later. Bye.
Bye.